Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And just like that, in one play, they've moved into scoring position at the 23. Play action here on first down. The tight end has got it. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Coming up, second down and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. And he throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up third down. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover. So it's first and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Past the 20. Touchdown, Oregon. Strong game by this quarterback.
My, oh my. Now that's a play that makes your jaw touch the floor. The pass and catch to take it the distance on one play is definitely an offensive coordinator's dream.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football. Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. And we'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Buckeyes offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today. There's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yep, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this team.
The loss sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. They'll run it here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right here.
The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And it's fair caught near the 40-yard line. The Ducks offense takes the field, the first chance we had to see them today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kurt, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Looking to pass, it's Bickley. Going for a big play downfield. Big gain, catch made at the 30. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. The Ducks begin to crank up the tempo a bit. Off the play fake on 1st down. He breaks through. He escapes one man, but he'll be swallowed up with a play and taken down.
What a play here by this defensive line. Caught up with the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget a skill-played defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. And the Ducks will send their punt team onto the field. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? Fumble recovered by the defense going the other way.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Well, they're snapping the ball near the goal line, but the defense does a good job of thinking, hey, guys, let's force the incompletion. Force them into going for 3, and let's not give up 6. They did their job there.
Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks. He just goes up and over the pile for that touchdown.
And that's some serious vertical by this running back. A well-earned touchdown on the goal line.
PAT makes it 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. Buckeyes looking to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw it again. It's a short completion to the big tight end, but a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle. Second down after that short completion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's escaping the pocket now. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend when the quarterback is throwing the ball. Accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he takes this from inside the 5. The coverage team able to bring him down. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Pressure is coming. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to pass. It's Bickley. Dump off caught by the running back. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this third and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to settle out and bring the pressure.
And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. And the Ducks will bring their punt team on the field now.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
And the returner will be brought down. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Really excellent possession last time. They mixed the run and the pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on third down?
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
That's a nice gain to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We've got a good one in our hands, but what you hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Receiver makes the grab. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Boy, how about the read here by this quarterback to find his open man and keep this drive moving. Great conversion. And when you're in the red zone, you got to think about getting a touchdown. You want to come away with 6 points.
And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Let's it go quickly. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The Ducks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Hey, a 1st down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
2nd down after that completion. Play action fake, looking to throw. Finds his man. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Ducks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the Ducks are moving quickly down the field.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing, but they needed more than that here. And
he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied. Getting to feel looking like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, gets a fresh set of downs. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio...
They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Lets it fly to the wideout. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He pulls it in for a big gain. Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big gain. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They try to run it with the option. Pitches to the back. Here's the second down play. He'll hand it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. The Ducks come to the line with 1st and goal. To the air, it's Bickley, bringing pressure. Caught near the goal line. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big. Solid gain puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal. He'll toss it to the back. Touchdown, Ducks. This offense really clicking. And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Return begins inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's looking deep here. aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. The Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back, and he's going to float this one to the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And the completion made. They make the first down, brought down to the 31. Buckeyes will crank up the tempo. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Touchdown, Buckeyes. This quarterback on fire today.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it. Away from tying this game up.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And it's good. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. Let's see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they've got the returner corralled. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. The offenses have had their way so far. These defenses looking for answers. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. Important 2nd down play coming up. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. These games, they never disappoint, regardless the score. And this one was filled with excitement and big plays throughout that first half. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. That's going to do it for us here at the half. Time to see how this incredible playoff drama plays out, and for that, it's back to Chris and Kirk.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. And they get the second half started with a running play. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Tailback takes the handoff again. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. The pocket breaking down. And that pass rush has trapped him into sack.
Oh, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
We'll see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. First down and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on third down. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And the ball to the ground. And the ball bounces out of the end zone. It's a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They go backwards on first down, so it's second and long from the 19. Back to pass. It's Bickley. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they're finally able to stop him. The great execution on this screen pass fooled the defense there. First down here for this offense. They'll hand it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Touchdown, Oregon. They'll take the lead in the second half. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Breaks loose at the 45. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Big chunk play, this offense operating at peak efficiency. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks like he's going to run it. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving. The Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. Getting set, here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's a quick grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. The pass ball is incomplete. We tried to extend the play, but nobody open. Offense operating from the pistol. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. And this time it's complete. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Back to throw again. Catch made by the tight end. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. They'll try to run this one in. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Here's the point after attempt.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display. And that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Breaks a tackle into the clear. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Ball's incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it Brings up 4th down now. And the Ducks will have to kick this away. Back out to punt for the 4th time today. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. This has been a tremendous fight through 3 quarters. In this playoff game, deadlocked heading to the final period. Let's check out the game summary so far. Heading to the 4th quarter, who can step up and make a crucial play in this pursuit of a national championship? Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Single back takes the handoff. Bulldozing his way through those tackles. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. Three guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
It's a draw to the back. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
They stop him, but it's a 1st down. Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on
touchdown, Buckeyes. And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead. Just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Makes a quick catch. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Scanning the field. It's Bickley. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. It's a turnover.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the 2nd half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackle made after the completion.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
They need less than a yard for a 1st down. They'll go for it on 4th. Brought down, but he's past the line to gain.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the 1st down line. Just punch it in and pick up.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They fumbled it away last time, and now they're in a big hole. They got to react quickly here. Defense is coming after him. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Dropping back. It's Bickley. Here's a target, and it's complete. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. A quick throw out left, complete.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Slides down to avoid the tackle. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
No huddle now for the offense. Looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick grab. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Sixth play of the drive coming up. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket now. Slides to avoid the big hit. What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Touchdown, Ducks. Strong game by this quarterback. Kirk, you look for rust. You look for jitters in the opening drive. Not any sign of it for that offense.
You know, the offensive coordinator, when we talked with him this week, he had a feeling that this offense was going to be able to start fast, but I don't even know if he thought they would look this good this early.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. On first down, it's play action. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Second down play coming up. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And the tailbacks got it again. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that previous play. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. It's third down for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down. The Buckeyes will have to kick it away. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. First down, looking to throw the football. Short pass finds the tight end. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Scanning the field, it's Bickley. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Receiver makes the grab inside the 15. The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. And a timeout on the field. We'll talk some strategy. A crucial moment here. On third down, he drops to throw. To the end zone, but incomplete.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and the receiver.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. How will they play this? They've got some work to do to get into field goal range, but how aggressive will this play calling be? Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Makes a spectacular diving catch. And a timeout taken by the offense. It's on the clock.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
In the clear at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Oh, and it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, an interception late in the game like this in a tie game in the red zone. You just don't know how many opportunities you're going to get the ball back.
Physical run, breaking tackles. He's found some room at the 45. The tackle is finally made, but a huge gain. He'll spot the ball near midfield at the plus 49. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here comes a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. An inside give now from the shotgun. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. So here comes the field goal unit out there trying to claim the lead here in OT. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they've regained the lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So they line out now knowing a touchdown wins the football game. They need a field goal at least to force another overtime. And now the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. So a third and long here. If they can't convert, they have to settle for a game-time field goal try. The pass rush closing in. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
He's on the run. Launches deep. And it's caught inside. They've got it, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what... On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but is beyond the sticks for the first down.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. It's a second and goal play for the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's swarmed by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
So buckle up here. It's third and goal. And he's in there. Touchdown to win this game in overtime. Wow.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on third and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.